So hey friends, I'm here today. I'm excited to get started with this new planter. This is made by GreenShip and it can be used both indoors and out. You can see it comes in this nice box. I've actually tossed out some of the foam packing already, so my bad, sorry about that. But there was tons of very firm, dense foam inside here. It was all custom fitted to our planter, and this arrived in perfect condition with no scratches or cracks. I'm gonna take it outside and we're gonna go ahead and put a plant inside. I'm gonna tell you about some of the really great features of this planter and why I chose this over other planters on the market. So here is our beautiful planter. I am going to be using this here on my front porch. As you can see, it is nice and sturdy. This is made of a 60% resin, 40% stone, and some other materials. This has a nice, beautiful artisan hand finish on it. So you can tell when compared with other, mass manufactured planters, this one is head and shoulders above because it really has that unique craftsman look and feel. Our opening at the top here is about 13 inches square, and you can see we have this little guide plate in here. I love this because this is designed to save you a ton of wet, yucky soil down in the bottom of your planter. So if you have a plant that is susceptible to root rot, you definitely are going to want to make sure that this little shelf is installed. And it comes out, so if you decide that you don't want it, you can certainly leave it out, but I love this because it sits down in here and maybe a foot or so down in so that you don't have to spend a fortune filling the bottom part with soil. You'll notice here that the edges here are nice and thick, not quite an inch thick or so, but down at the bottom definitely nice and thick. So we have that 13-inch-ish or so square that sort of funnels down to about a 9-inch square base. And I love that this insert here allows me, if I want, I can just set a plant that's already potted in a plastic pot directly inside. Or if I want to, I can start with fresh soil and put everything in here directly. And you'll notice here that our finish, as I mentioned, it's just really nice and beautiful. You can turn this at an angle, you can, really display this any way. We also have a drainage hole here in the bottom. You see it's got a little plug in it here right now, but you can take that little rubber plug out if you choose. That's about an inch wide. And one of the things that I really like about this particular planter, the GreenShip company gives you this fun little tool. So this is just like a little a sander. It is designed so that if you nick or scrape or have any sort of blemish that you cause on your planter, you just rub this along the side and it sort of sands it down and does a really nice job of cleaning up the surfaces. So that's something that you can use at your discretion as you like to clean up your planter. And then I'm also seeing here, I didn't notice this before, but there's a sticker on the inside. It's got a lot of quality stickers by various third-party certification agencies. So I know that this product has really undergone all of the qualifications and approvals and testing that it needs to be a nice, solid product for the market. Now, this doesn't weigh a ton. It's actually about 15 pounds. So our GreenShip Artisan Planter weighs in at about 15 pounds, and that's absolutely perfect. It's not heavy that it's going to damage your flooring or anything like that if you have it on an interior floor setting, but it is going to be nice and at least weighted down enough that it's not going to topple over in a storm or winds or anything like that, especially when you've got the weight of the plant and the soil inside it as well. So as I mentioned, you can, if you want, just dump your soil in and make your own potted arrangement. What I'm going to do is take this beautiful Monstera plant that I have here. This is a Monstera deliciosa, the plastic pot, and then this will set right inside. And that looks perfect. Now you'll see this is sort of a lower profile type of plant that I have here. But if you're somebody that wants a tall plant that can olive tree or a fiddle leaf fig or something like that, you can plant something tall and slender in this as well. I only have one here that I'm going to use on this side of my porch, but these look absolutely beautiful in a front entryway, either outside by your front door or in your foyer as complementary pieces, one on either side. And you can choose the color that you like best. I love this white color. It goes with sort of the color of the stucco, my house and my porch. So this is beautiful. And then if I wanted to, like I said, I could maybe even put like some moss or some greenery or some foliage around the top here to sort of hide the look of that pot. But you can see that even from this distance, it looks absolutely beautiful with this beautiful sturdy planter. This is gonna add some depth and some vibrancy here to our space. And then we have this beautiful natural plant that is coming out of the planter. I love this artisan stone look. Again, it is hand finished, so you know that this is a quality product. It's absolutely beautiful and it's perfect for so many applications. Let's go ahead, I'm gonna tuck it a little bit into the side here, and then as my friends come to my front door, they will be greeted by this beautiful new GreenShip planter and healthy plant.